Hello, welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we managed to cruise past Yushin FC into the third round of the Ultimate League Cup, where we'll be drawn to face Block BK. But first, we have a league game, although it isn't the most challenging of league games, as A.D.V, rebuilding side, have got 0 points so far this season and should probably be easy meat for us, as you'll soon see in a moment. A.D.V's squad is far below the standard you would expect for the division, but there are some pretty good senior players. Torsten Shield, Linus Arneland, Patrick Pettersson, Alberto Ferraz and Roy McCluskey are the leftovers from the squad that reached the quarter-finals of the Ultimate League Cup 2 seasons ago. So they're a pretty strong side. They were in Division 2 last season, although they had a lot of other strong players alongside them to go well, including a 16-bar goalkeeper. But they've all been replaced by new youths like Jejanovic, Vinneborg, Maxime Mental, Winston Wee, Adriano Deneri and so forth. But anyway, that's beside the point. A.D.V are our opponents today. They're the home side, but if you compare the two squads, then our squad is clearly the stronger. Ledley King is still slightly injured, so we'll probably rest him given our opponents are much weaker than us, and we can afford to put out a weakened team to face them. So let's see the team use. A.D.V line up in a 4-4-2 formation with Zoran Dejanovic in goal, a back four of Torsten Shield, Austin Vinneborg, Maxime Mental and Linus Arneland, midfield of Adriano Dalneri, Patrick Pettersson, Alberto Ferraz and Aaron Nunal, front two of Roy McCluskey and Carlos Bispo, bench Min-Sung Wee, Sebastian Leal and Charles Baskel. Knights line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal, back four of Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Aquila Santa Maria and Devin Reilly. Midfielder Pierre Of Hesslink, Ray Tataw Eta, Azrat Zairi and Raymond Hargreaves, and Celso Mota up front. On the bench we have Ryan Mulligan, Ledley King, Alvito Roma again dropped to the bench to make way for Azrat Zairi, and Reginald Lacey. Right then, let's go live to the Estadio de Football. So the teams are out onto the field. A.D.V are in the yellow strip, playing from left to right. Knights in the red and yellow strip, playing from right to left. The other match in the division have Hamilton Academical at home to FC A.D.V, with Linus Arneland being the A.D.V captain and a referee being already skill 7, harshness 7. Anyway, apart from the Hamilton Academical game, we've got Cobra Kai at home to FC Ibrahim 2 and Kruger FC against the Stretford Enders in what is a massive game so far this season, as two of the top three second meet take on third, and what could be a huge threat for us going forward as the game is underway. And probably not surprising, Knights are dominating the possession here. We're having trouble creating chances as Kruger have gone 1-0 ahead against Stretford Enders. Ideally we need that game to be a draw, and the A.D.V have taken the lead against Hamilton with a breakaway. Pierre Of Hesslink tries to run the ball past the goalkeeper and scores! With their first attack of the game, Zoran Dejanovic to no chance against Pierre Of Hesslink, who gives Knights a 1-0 lead. 27 minutes played, Knights 1, A.D.V 0. 35 minutes played, and it's currently still 1-0. We're having real difficulty creating chances here. I'm surprised, to be honest. That is in the first half, and at the end of that half, Knights are 1-0 up, having created just one chance all game. But more importantly, we managed to put that chance away, so there's always hope for everyone there. The other match in the division, the A.D.V have a 1-0 lead at half-time against Hamilton Academical. FC Ibrahim 2 are 1-0 up against Cobra Kai, and Kruger FC are 1-0 up against the Stretford Enders. So Stretford being cut adrift here, and Kruger staying within 2 points of us in this early stage of the season, with both teams currently holding an unbeaten record. But will that change very soon? There's still another half of football to be played. We're about to get the second half underway now. And in the second half, Knights have a chance early on with Aquila Santa Maria, and he narrowly misses. A.D.V have proven particularly stubborn to break down in their own backyard, although we are pushing chances and Knights are dominating the game. Stretford have equalised against Kruger. That's great news for us. I've got a chance here with Ray Tataw Eta, and that'll be 2-0. 2-0 to Knights against the bottom side of the division, who have yet to win a game so far this season. Yet to pick up a single point, in fact. But yeah, things are going well so far. And Cobra Kai have just equalised against FC Ibrahim as A.D.V ring the changes of their youngsters to try and maximise the DV available to them. 73 minutes played and it's currently 2-0 to Knights, and another change for A.D.V brings on Charles Baskel. And we've got towards the end of the game now, And there's another goal for DF Verde as Pierre Of Hesslink sticking on goal. Scores! 3-0 Knights. This is proving to be a cakewalk. Absolute cakewalk. Knights going to retain the top of the place, top of the division with perfect 12 out of 12 points. And they're going to breakaway. It's Aquila Santa Maria tries a well-placed shot and scores! Santa Maria of all people has scored a 4th goal for Macedonia. And they have got... No, sorry. There's been a flag that has been ruled out. So that goal will not stand. We're coming towards the end of the game now, and Stretford have just taken the lead against Kruger FC. That could be a huge goal in the whole season as things stand as we end the game. A.D.V nil, Knights 3 with 4 chances throughout the entire game. That means we had a 75% successful conversion rate, so 3 of our 4 chances have gone in the back of the net. That is pretty good going, to be honest. Although, having said that, I suppose it was never in doubt really, was it? We were all going to be able to beat this team. So it's a rudimentary 3 points, an easy 3 points, with Linus Arnold the man of the match for A.D.V and Pim van der Kruis the man of the match for Knights. That said, A.D.V did make it difficult for us because they were playing very defensive throughout the entire game. So as a result, them playing very defensive at home, they're going to be very difficult to break down. Now, normally against this type of team, I would probably play normal at max when away from home, but on this occasion I decided to play offensive because they're very defensive, might be able to outstrip us. It worked in the end, although the chance creation was still very little, but those extra few chances really helped dispatch them 3-0 and kept A.D.V boosted to the bottom of the league. We're top of the league and 3-1 is a very helpful boost to our goal difference. So, without further ado, let's see who the team of the week was after a very good win for us. Team of the week is Nick England of the Stretford Enders in goal. A back four of Maxim Baramov of the Stretford Enders, Tommy Ridstrom, Kruger FC, Serban Cesario, FCG Ale Verde, they're going back to form by the looks of things, and Jonathan Kay, the Stretford Enders. Midfield of Adeline Onsica, FCG Ale Verde, Morty Carberg, FCG Ale Verde, Walter Greshtar, Kruger FC, and Fausto Largo, the Stretford Enders. And a front two of Dennis Clementon, the Stretford Enders, and Finlay Balfour, FCG Ale Verde. None of our players got in this week. I must admit I did use a slightly lower win bonus than usual due to A.D.V's being quite weak and therefore not needing much performance. But even so, that means that Pim van der Kruis is behind Tommy Ridstrom in the running for MVP award. Nathieson of Cobra Kai got the Manager of the Round award for his side's 2-1 win at home to FC Barrymore 2. Despite the fact that both Diallo Verde and Knights won away from home, their tactics weren't considered to be good enough in regards to Cobra Kai's against Barrymore. So Matheson takes his points and Cobra Kai remain in 5th place with FC Barrymore now dropping below them. FC Diallo Verde are actually the relegation zone after their 4-0 thrashing of Hamilton Academical, who only have 1 point so far this season, nearly as bad as A.D.V. The Stretford Enders are now in 2nd place after winning their big game against Kruger FC 2-1 to move up to just 2 points behind us, while Knights have 4 wins from their first 4 games on 12 points and doing very well indeed. We need to keep this up for the whole season though. Hamilton Academical are our next opponents in the league, and then after that we got games against Kruger and Stretford 4 times in a row. That'll be a crucial period of the season, and that'll be the test of to see how good this side really is. Can they maintain a promotion challenge for the entire season? I think we're going to be finding out sooner rather than later, to be honest. In the next episode, we're taking on Block BK.